Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. These are your messages for the week of June 23rd. So June 23rd to the 29th for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Your general energy for the week is the Four of Cups. How you will be feeling this week is the Queen of Wands. And what energies to lean into for the best results this week are the Knight of Cups. So let's talk about the general energy. The general energy for this week is that Four of Cups energy. And that's all about emotional introspection. So I feel like you guys might be kind of maybe feeling like you want to withdraw a little bit. Maybe you've been really busy and you kind of want to recharge. You might be feeling like a little melancholy, or you may just be feeling like the things that are coming your way lately are not really causing as much excitement as you'd like for you. Or maybe you're feeling not disappointed, but look at his face, like he's just not paying attention. He's just kind of focused on something else, but there is an opportunity floating in here. So you guys could have an opportunity that comes your way. Just make sure that you are ready to look at it, because right now, the way that energy is, sometimes it's, feeling a little bit withdrawn, and you could be, focused on something else instead of kind of the blessings that might be floating into you. So when the energy of the week is the Four of Cups, it could suggest a period of emotional introspection and quiet reevaluation. So you might feel a bit withdrawn this week or disenchanted with the things that are going on in your life. And not because anything's going wrong, it's just because something deeper is kind of stirring within you and you're focused on it, perhaps. But it's all about, pausing and reflecting before you say yes to things, noticing what you're overlooking. There could be some things that you've overlooked. Like I said, that blessing that's floating in, or an opportunity that's kind of right in front of you. There could be something that's waiting for your attention that you're just not focused on right now. And maybe it's a chance to reconnect with your emotional truths. So if you've been through something like where you're kind of feeling disconnected, perhaps this is the week where you should kind of look up and reconnect to that portion of your life, or that emotional blessing that's coming through here. It's a week to listen to your inward talk. So kind of listen for what your emotions are trying to tell you too. You could find yourself daydreaming or nostalgic or even bored. I mean, you could be a little bit bored. Or like I said, you could be feeling like you don't want to take part in the opportunities floating towards you. There could be, something like maybe a part of you is craving a little bit of stillness. Basically, that's the general energy of the week. But how you will be feeling is completely opposite of that not that melancholy state where you're just unenchanted with what's happening. The Queen of Wands is feeling, she's confident, charismatic. She's so fun. She's unapologetically herself. She's very confident in herself. And she, as a queen, is sitting very relaxed. Like, she doesn't care what others think. Look how her legs are kind of more spread. She's not sitting super buttoned up and proper. She's got a fun sunflower in her hand. She's got her pet cat with her. She's just very magnetic and charismatic, and she's, everyone wants to be near her. She's a go-getter. She's very vibrant. She's just a very fun, passionate person, very passionate. So you're going to feel comfortable in your own skin this week, which is really lovely energy. And the energy that you should lean into for the best results is that Knight of Cups, which is a heart-led energy. He's very creative. He kind of goes with the flow. He's got a lot of emotional authenticity. He's a dreamer by nature, and he moves with a purpose. But his compass is intuition, not logic. So he's not using that mental space as much as he is using the emotional space. So basically, following your heart's desires, or where your heart is pulling you, will give you the best results this week. Expressing yourself with sincerity will give you the best results. Stay open to inspiration. Move gently but intentionally. You don't have to rush. You can let your actions be guided by your emotions. And he's also intuitive, so just kind of tune into where your heart is leading you, literally. The energy is about leading with your heart without losing your direction. And it's ideal for building meaningful connections and deepening your creative work, simply living more soulfully. So that is the energy that will bring you the best results. And you also have this self-worth card and growth here. So there could be really a growth in your confidence this week. I feel that, especially with the Queen of Wands. And I wanted to tell you about what this card says in the book because it's really interesting. It says, people, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. So I think that you guys are going to be like in the spotlight in some way, or people are really noticing you. That's why you're going to be feeling like the Queen of Wands. You may not even want the attention necessarily, but that is definitely happening. And you may be celebrating something this week. You've got dance celebration. Moving your body could be really helpful to you this week. You've got perspective and DNA. Or karma. So you may have a shift in your perspective regarding cause and effect or karma, or there could be a shift in perspective regarding your life. Perhaps you will look up and notice these opportunities coming in, or you're going to have some kind of epiphany or a switch in your perspective that will change the way you view either your past or your family or something to do with those that you love as family. There could be some kind of a perspective shift, something that you notice. And I wanted to get Spirit's advice. Look, Libra, also the impartiality card came up at the bottom of the deck. This always reminds me of Libras because it reminds me of the Justice card. Remain balanced for sure this week. And the Justice card is all about, like I had said before, cause and effect, and perhaps even making decisions, like weighing the pros and cons of decisions and things like that. So that's there for you. And remaining impartial when you're viewing other people's issues, or, kind of being the peacekeeper. Spirit's advice for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of June 23rd. Spirit's advice for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is Spirit's advice for Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You are healed. The healing you've prayed for is on its way. So if you have been struggling with anything, Libra, this is the week where you're going to be healing. You can trust that the universe has your back and you'll be able to heal at this time, or you are healing. Or look at, and these flowers actually match the Queen of Wands. So that beautiful energy is because you're feeling healed. You're more confident this week. Spirit's advice for Libra. Thank you. Easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. Yeah, you might be feeling a little bit burnt out. Actually, I want to mention that, Libra. Before I started, I had all intentions of starting your video, and then for some reason, I grabbed my phone off the camera, off the holder here, and I realized that it was at 1%. So you could feel like your battery needs recharged. You could need some major rest and recuperation and relaxation. Self-care is really important, especially when you're really busy. And that might be why you were feeling kind of like that. Maybe you do need to kind of take a rest. And now that I saw that Easy Does It, it does remind me of that 1% on my phone. And I don't even know what made me grab my phone off this camera stand. I don't even know. I just reached up, and good thing, because my phone would have died. So I plugged it in. I had to take a little pause. Maybe that's what that means for the energy of the week here. Maybe you'll be able to take a little break, and then you'll feel more like the Queen of Wands. Spirit's advice for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of June 23rd. Thank you. Oh, your cards popped on the floor. Let's see. Unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. And purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So, in order to be the best version of yourself It's really good to make sure that everything you're putting into your body, into your mind, into your heart is pure, and you can eliminate the things that don't make you feel good, whether it's relationships, food, alcohol. Make sure you're looking at the ingredients in our food. We have a lot of things that can be deemed unhealthy in some of the ingredients when we're purchasing food. We want to be mindful of that just to become the best version of you. You deserve that for yourself, Libra. So make sure you're paying attention to even the things that you're putting in your mind, and move your body. I really feel like that would do you a great deal of good this week. I feel like you are going to have a really nice week with you feeling like the Queen of Wands. You've got a lot of energy coming in. I do feel like you will want to take a little bit of a rest, but after that, you're going to have that Queen of Wands energy, that charisma, and you're going to feel like you're shining. That the spotlight might be on you this week, which is really lovely. And remember to lean into that romantic, soft, sweet, loving energy that the Knight of Cups possesses. Thanks so much for being here, Libra. I hope you enjoy your week. Have a great one, and I'll talk to you soon.